1 2 3 4 5 तक आता था मुझे, उसके बाद हिंदी नहीं आती थी. क्रिकेट कमेंट्री से हिंदी सीखा मैंने.
Everybody says कि architecture is something which one should not take as a profession.
He is such a superstar architect in. Come here, and a lot of famous architects coming to Udaipur, spreading their knowledge. So we are getting exposed like anything. This exposure will definitely not stop here. It will make us bigger and bigger. See, Vivek Bhole sitting besides me is something what I can boast of this moment forever. So I feel happy for this. And now I hand over the mic to Mr. Vivek Bhole. I mean, he has a huge success mantra. He has done projects all over the world, across the globe. I've seen personally. We learned a little bit of parametrics from him, the way he's doing the plugins. And this time, I'll be not leaving him with respect to artificial intelligence. We are exploring, and he's obviously a master in it. And a lot of architects must be using it. So people who are willing to learn, I mean, Nexknos is one of the best platforms. So I urge people to come here, see it, enjoy the time. Thank you.
While saying you are lucky sitting with me, you took 10 minutes out of 15. Okay, so the story is very simple. When you come from outside and you work in some unknown city, I'll not go for introduction how I did it. We have got fellow architects here. My friends are there. So I would certainly like to share some, rules, mantras. So not going into the same story again because it is exactly same. But I didn't know you came to my office, huh?
Yes.
बेश बदल के देखने के लिए. We all know in the current situation where architecture is considered to be the least paid profession and success is very rare, and everybody says that architecture is something which one should not take as a profession, because when I go on internet I find this. One says 10 reasons why you should not become architect. One says why you should only learn architecture. So there is this a dilemma, and let me clear today that it is actually a stereotype. Architecture is the most paying profession if you know how to get paid. So there are few rules, some mantras. I call them 10 rules of success in architectural profession. And if I had to go one by one, so this is what I believe. Rule 1, rat race is going on. The first task is to get out of the rat race. And how you do that? So the only way is to go for multiple skill sets. Skill sets which are directly or indirectly related to our work. So something like computers. Last time I showed you parametric, computers, softwares, applications, then presentation skill. Then approvals, certainly everywhere, this licensing has got certain importance. Management, I mean construction management and other managements as well. Then there is something called as techno-commercial. If you are technical and you have got some commercial knowledge or some qualification, that is always added advantage. There is something called as techno-legal. When we do government projects, all these techno-legal, techno-commercial, they become added assets. So this is very important rule. First, get out of the rat race. Rule 2 says, knowledge is the key. Don't stop learning. And how do you do that? So conferences like this, exhibitions, site visits, factory visits, online research, and of course, whenever we attend all these coordination meetings with various consultants and the stakeholders, the contractors, you learn a lot. So I believe you should never stop learning. Rule 3, do not wait for opportunity, generate them. So every time the opportunity will not come to you. You will have to generate sometimes opportunity for you. If you decide, I want to do some project for, let's say, government sector. So there are 3 sectors, predominantly private sector, corporate sector and government. You cannot actually work in all 3 at a time because your office is not ready for it. You have to actually make a system which will work for each of them. So if you want to go into government sector, you will have to create your own opportunity. You cannot just keep on waiting to get your opportunity. So there are many examples, but I'll not go into those. Then this rule, theory of force certificate. So getting work is very easy. Everywhere, we are discussing with Anuji. Nowadays it is very easy to get work. So youngsters get opportunity very early. So getting a right project of a good client, I give only 5% marks. So it is not important. More important is to complete that project to your satisfaction, of course to your client satisfaction. Collect more repeat clients. So your client, if he repeats you, that means he is really satisfied. And the fourth certificate, which is very important for architects, is your client brings another client to you. So that is mouth-to-mouth publicity. And this is the only way architectural practice can grow. So this is how the network works. Rule 5, explore new avenues. So we get easily branded for certain type of project. Nothing wrong in it. Somebody says you are a healthcare specialist, you are a hospitality specialist, or a high-rise specialist. Sometimes I got branded in my initial phase as a redevelopment specialist. Then went into malls, so people put a name, mall specialist. So it is very easy to get branded, but then you will get repetitively same roles. See, we were discussing same on the breakfast today, but then you will have to come out of it and search for new avenues. Rule 6 says development through backward and forward integration. So take one small step at a time. Don't jump too much. Don't become a developer because it takes all together different skill set to become a developer. Take a small step, one step at a time. Be your own client or your own consultant. This is very interesting. If I'm architect, I can start interior designer's practice. If I have got in-house 3D department, yes, it is added USP to my firm. So I can keep on doing this forward and backward integration and increase my business. Very important in today's world is collaboration. So we know the story of tortoise and rabbit. A rabbit loses and there is one more competition, one more race, and then the tortoise loses. But nowadays the competition is different. Whenever the need arises, the tortoise takes the rabbit on his back, and then when the need is there, the rabbit pushes the tortoise. So this is how the collaboration works. I got number of collaborations for different cities. Like I'm working in Pune with some architectural firm. In Bangalore, I'm working with somebody else. Indore, I'm working with architectural firm. See, we have got limited resources, limited time. And when we do collaboration, actually you can find more opportunities, you can explore more opportunities. So very important in current situation in lockdown, Mukesh Ambani told us that even he requires Facebook and Google people, and they require him as well. So very important. It is very easy to become generalist. To become a specialist, it takes really some time. If you do one project, complete it and hand it over, you learn 50% of that type of project. So there is a hospital. One of my assistants, while doing the planning, he declared that he knows now hospital subject, healthcare completely. That doesn't really work that way. You come to know your mistakes only when you complete the project. And then you do it repetitively and then you become expert. So why you require specialists? Because they are trusted, they are skilled. And our profession is called practice because practice makes man perfect. Rule 9, 4 ways of converting challenges as opportunities. Challenging projects identify good associates from the crowd. So whenever there is a new type of project, you explore in your team who can do it, and then you every time a challenging project give you one good team leader. Economically and professionally challenging situations identify loyal and patriotic people inside and outside the organization. This is very important because we have seen ups and downs in last decade, and every time you actually get benefit out of it. Attack a crisis or challenge with enthusiasm, confidence and conviction that you will win. This is very important. Every time I face some situation, I got benefited out of it. And then you need to be very innovative and you'll have to be very strong-headed to fight the situations. The most important, this is what I believe in, you'll have to always invest in your future, that is technology. So in fact, in my evening presentation, I'm going to talk a lot about this because the technology is changing very fast. And investing in technology, not just hardware or softwares, it's your own skill sets as well. And believe me, construction technology, presentation technology, you'll actually lose a lot of opportunities. That is what is happening with Indian architects. All the good projects, even in Mumbai, if you see, are going to people from abroad. Because something like T2,
yes.
Even if given choice, given opportunity, we may not do the same. So why? Because we are not actually invested enough time, energy and money into technology. So these are the 10 rules from any small city. If you come and you follow the path, then I think architecture is a wonderful profession. I know this was supposed to be a discussion, but I thought this is more important for everybody, not only
This is
youngsters.
definitely, I mean, we have just got a wonderful process. I mean, all the seniors don't need it anymore. They've already done it. But the younger generation, whoever are sitting, the students particularly, it's so very good for them. It is just like a storytelling from 1 to 10. So bloody easy for them. I would have got it 30 years back. We would have done a bit more better, definitely. Because we did all this with struggle. Okay, getting a client, getting a new client, how to win a client is not so easy. There is a process. I mean, all the people must have taken it. All the 10 rules. आप पहले क्यों नहीं मिले सर? they made
उस
it
दिन
so
मैं बाहर गया
easy.
था.
So he made it so easy. I mean, this is for all the younger generation to take note of it. I mean, the first point, the second point, obviously we must have done all these things invariably in different times. But when you get a process, people, I mean, he was talking about artificial intelligence, the technology, invest in technology and future investments. People are getting so easy knowledge so fast. I mean, a lot of people must have got it. Even the pros must have got something right from this. So we are lucky that seeing this presentation is better than what the discussion is. See, whatever success is different, but people, I want more success from Udaipur in the coming days. This is a wonderful process for anybody to go through it. I think, thank you very much for sharing this actually. I mean, people must have noted it. This presentation should go to all the people. I mean, everybody should make a note of it and keep it as an encyclopedia. It's good. I mean, seriously, for me, it is also good. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.